I recently found a copy of The Last Exorcism at a thrift store, so I decided to give it a rewatch. If you want to watch this one, though, it is streaming for free on Amazon. It's from 2010. It's only about an hour and a half long, and this one is an interesting watch. I really enjoyed this one. It is a different take on an exorcism found footage, and then at the end, the story just flips itself on its head, and I absolutely love the twist. This one is about Reverend Cotton, and he was an exorcist. He performed exorcisms throughout his life, and he was a childhood preacher and all of that. But he hired this film crew to tell the truth finally about how all of the exorcisms he'd performed all those years were fake. And he was really just setting everything up to appease the family that thought their loved one was possessed. But when he takes on a case to prove to the camera crew that everything he does is fake, this case ends up being not quite what he imagined and not what he set out to do in the first place. This one takes a wild, dark turn, and it is just a crazy ride from beginning to end, honestly. I really enjoy this one because it has a good reason for the cameras, and it makes sense as found footage, because it is said right at the very beginning that Cotton hired this documentary crew to follow him around. It explains the camera right off the bat. One thing I do not like is there is extra sound design, background music, and all of that to this. Yes, it does add to the tension, but it really does take you out of the found footage element. And since this one is really well done, it has a high production value, you almost forget for a second that it is found footage when there's all that background music and added sound to it. Overall, though, the acting is really good. The story is fun. It starts out totally different than the usual exorcism movie because he is trying to disprove all of this. And then the twist at the end is just a blast. When you think everything is just winding down and wrapping itself up, it just takes one more twist for you and adds just that much more to the story. There is a sequel to this one. I haven't seen it yet, but if you've seen The Last Exorcism, let me know what you think. And if you have seen the sequel, let me know if it's worth checking out. But if you haven't seen this one, watch it on Amazon and let me know what you think.